here we are. I'm Durin the Hermit. I'm back in the zone, here at the edge of garbage, toasting in the radiation. And we are going over to Dark Valley. Now, I didn't save in the Dark Valley, because as soon as you get in, it starts this little sequence over here. With this dutier, who apparently just took on this bandit.
Talk, you son of a bitch, or watch my bullet blow your brains out.
Please, please, don't kill me. Your partner is being taken to the abandoned factory. That's all I know, I swear.
Okay, scum. You can live. Just don't let me see you ever again. Hey, man, come up here. Help us grab a friend from these bastards. Follow me. I know a good place for an ambush. I'll thank you for your help. At duty, we always pay our debts.
So you come in here and it's immediately this little encounter with a dutier and a dying bandit. You can save the bandit if you want. I didn't. I stabbed him in the face. Because in my opinion, that's what you do with bandits. At least until the next game when they're actually a faction that you can join. But then you have to follow this fella halfway across the map. There's not much going on with it. It just shows you a little bit of what's around, like this little pond, electro anomaly around this truck. There's a stash in that truck, but according to my radar, it's not populated, so I will be ignoring it. Stash over there on the island. I'll eventually get that. In fact, if I recall correctly, it's been a few days since I played. If I recall correctly, there's a bunch of stashes in the Dark Valley that I'm going to be going around, so I'm probably not even going to get to the main story requirement missions on this map today. Alright, and now there's a couple of bandits with a dutier coming down the road over there. He takes up his position.
Hide on the other side of the road. They'll be here soon. Open fire only after I do.
Well, we'll see about that. But I'll pop on a quick save here. Look on the radar. There's a the icon slowly moving down the road. Now, I've done this little part quite a few times in my life. After all, I've done dozens of playthroughs of this game. A few times I've screwed it up. Mostly I haven't. We'll see if I manage to get through it fine this time.
They're coming. And here we go.
Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I could start fighting, like, right away. I'm not going to. Come on. There we go. Dutier there. Bandits there. There. Oh, did all of them die? No, they did not. Nice. Alright, I'll take some of their bullets, because their ammo will be extremely useful.
Thanks, friend. Hell, I already kissed my life goodbye.
Okay.
STALKER. He's the one who helped me. Come over. We'll talk.
He gave me a scope. Excellent. Alright, and he gives me a quest to try to free a dutier that is up in the bandit base to the north. Let's see, bandit camp. You guys know about the pig farm. Factory. There's a vault or something inside. That's the lab I'll be going to eventually. Down the south there's a pig farm. I'll be visiting them because there's a an event you can do there. And a gate to the south. I don't know why they told you about so much stuff. Alright, let's give me my scope. Can this take him? No. Alright. Finally I have a scope. Oh my gosh. It's all wide. It's not properly round. Oh, this game. Enhanced edition indeed. little wagon. You can squeeze through the anomaly here. Here you got a blue box. Nothing in it yet. It's not populated. I'll just drop off those extra AKs in there. We have this battery. Oh well. Okay, so I am now over here. I'm eventually gonna have to get into here. That's the lab entrance. Next big sore thing, I have to go through the bandit base up here. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to handle a bunch of these stashes here. Handle the pig farm stuff down here. Oh my gosh, there's so many stashes. There's so many stashes. I'm going to get so much crap. Alright, let's do it. The best to pick up is right over here. Backside of the factory here. Artifact here. Nice. Dogs are around here somewhere. I don't know where. Let's put some anti-rad artifacts on my belt for a moment. Climb up in here and then hop into this little bucket here. Random items you can pick up. I'm not going to touch them. There. More artifacts floating around here. Of course, I'm going to pick them up. Let's go take a look in here. Box, unpopulated. Nope, there's an anomaly there. Let's go to the safe route. Now, there are some bad guys in this complex right now. I want to go get that. I want to go get that stash right away, though. Okay, let's drop a quick save before we start fighting here. Do I see anyone? Okay. A couple bandits it seems. Anyone going to come out? Or are they going to hide inside? Gonna hide inside? They're going to hide inside. There goes one. More bandits. Bring it, bandits. Another one hiding there. One around the corner. Where are you shooting from? Where did you go? Oh, there you go. You don't know where I am? Now, this is the path that goes straight down to the lab, but I don't have the key yet. So, I'm just going to check to make sure there's no bandits down here. Pardon me. Now, I think that one last bandit is upstairs. Okay. All right. That should be all the bandits killed here. Now, there's more stuff I can go through here and collect right now. I believe there's a rocket launcher upstairs. Maybe it doesn't spawn till later. There's a few other things around here. Like this is a stash, for instance. Again, not populated. Yeah, this is the way. This map is slightly different in Clear Sky and the Anomaly mod, so some things are laid out a little differently. Like ladders. Yep, there it is. RPG. And I think that's all for me here. Eventually I'll be coming back here later to actually go into the lab, and there'll be some more guys to deal with. For now, I've cleared it out. I'm going to snag the items that the bandits downstairs have dropped, and then I will drop that stuff into a stash somewhere and move on with the rest of the level. Let's see. He had an artifact. Alright. I'm gonna go drop this stuff off in the box out here. I don't know why. I'm probably never gonna come back and take this stuff. But if I ever want there we go, endurance. If I ever want a little stash of stuff to come pick up and haul back to a trader, it's a few thousand rubles I can use if need be. Let's drop off some of these artifacts too. Like I'm gonna be collecting so many of them, but I don't wanna be weighed down too much. What else to drop off? I don't need so much of that. Okay, back into the factory, and I'm going to get that stash. And then we'll move on to more stashes. Alright, a little bit more. Yep, he just populated a stash right around the corner for me. Thank you, Bandit. Nothing in that one. Now this stash, I think, is hidden right around the corner here. Jump down the ladder. Come over. Yep, there it is. Backpack. Another artifact. So armor piercing 9x18 rounds. Armor piercing. Again, I'm probably not going to be using any of those 9x18s, so it doesn't really matter. And this building off to the side, there's another stash. Just got populated by that bandit. There it is. Bunch of consumables, including vodka I don't need, because I have a bazillion anti-rat artifacts already. Drop you off. I don't need all that. I don't need all that. I don't need all that. Probably shouldn't even be carrying this around. This weapon of any caliber, but it will not go on to an AK. Oh well. I don't need as many of those. don't need as many of these. I'm not going to be using my shotgun very much. Alright. On we go. Okay, let's get the stash in the... Actually, the stash on the hill on the other side of the factory thing here. So let's go deal with that first. Some dogs over here. Swap over to my shotgun to deal with them. If I could walk around the dogs, I will. Nope, I think they've picked up on me. They've grokked to my presence. Alright. Stash in the trunk. A couple artifacts here. Glance out over the plain here to see if we can spot any other artifacts ready to be picked up. I'm not spotting any. Mostly just wanted to kill the pseudo dog in the hopes of getting a pseudo dog tail finally. I'll be able to handle that quest again. Nope, 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 nope. Too much rads. Too much rads. There's a bunch of dead boars down there. Guess the dogs got into a fight. Drop my game audio a couple more decibels. Stash out there in the middle of the island. We'll handle that. All right. Here. Wrenched. Anything else around here? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay, up there is the bandit base. I'm not going to deal with that yet. I don't know how many times I've said that. I'm probably going to say it a few more times. And you know what? You can't stop me. More stashes are probably going to be further to the south. Let's check my map to be sure. Oh yeah, I'm heading right toward. So many at once though. This. 3 more. More dogs over here. All right, bring it. Oh. Where did you go, dogs? Oh, wow. Backpack here. Some more military supplies. Alright, now we're down here at the pig farm. Oh, there's a flesh pig. A couple of them. I'll leave them alone. these fellows over here try to scam you.
Hombre, come over here and let's talk business.
Oh yeah, let's talk business. Okay. Here. He wants to sell me a Gauss rifle for $800. Here, take it. Oh boy, yep. They attached a...
Piss off while you're still alive. Piss off while you're still alive.
Listen to me carefully, sucker. Have you heard the story of Robin Hood? Well, your money went to feed the poor. Forget about it. Try sticking your nose here again.
That's the wrong button.
Вал вниз.
Here, there you go. Start that up again. Waiting for him.
Listen to me carefully, sucker. Have you heard the story of Robin Hood? Well, your money went to feed the poor.
Wow, that sucked. Let's try it again.
Listen to me carefully, sucker. Have you heard the story?
I'm gonna start again. I'm screwing up these grenade throws.
Listen to me carefully, sucker. Have you heard the story of Robin Hood? Well, your money went to feed the poor. Forget about it.
There's another one. Some guys are not enemies. Some guys are enemies. Who is who? There's at least one more. It sounded like he had an MP5. Seems like there's one. I think that's it. I think I killed the bad guys. Nope, I did not. Bring it. Okay, one guy left. Where did you go? Sneaking around he is. Okay, big farm done. These guys tried to rob me of 800 rubles, and I robbed them of their life. He also had a scope. Okay, let's check the bodies. Get some of my ammo back. Oh, he had a NATO weapon. Nice. Not in great condition, but it is much more valuable than an AK. Eventually, I might swap over to NATO weapons, but maybe not. Who knows? Who else did I kill? Just bullets. I feel like I'm missing someone. Maybe not. Need a food. There's one more stash right around the corner here. There it is. Bunch of stuff. Wow, 15 tourist delights. A little much. But let's check my map. Nothing else down here. All that's left to do on this map is all this stuff up north in the bandit section. Alright. Now I'm going to head back north, drop off this loot in that box. Keep it all in one spot. Hear dogs in the background. Let's have my shotgun ready. Okay, they saw me. I was going to leave him alone, I swear. But you all saw him. They were coming right at me. Go around the lake, I guess. I think I'm gonna go around off to that side because there's a few more artifacts over there. A few more mutants to kill as well. Drop you off, drop you off, drop you off, drop you off, drop you off. You. I don't need so many of these. I don't need so many of these. I don't need any of these. I don't need any 9x9. Okay. And drop off some of these bandages, because this is an easy way to just wind up with too much weight in your inventory. Let's go. Drop a quick save. Let's move around up here. Stay on top of the hill. Gives a view of where anomalies and artifacts might be. Really funny thing is, in the original Roadside Picnic, it was specifically mentioned to stay off the top of the hills, as if the anomalies congregated there. Dogs down there somewhere. Do I see any artifacts? I do not. Okay, there's the dogs. Artifacts over there. Dog, 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 dog. No artifacts. Let's get out of here. There are flame anomalies right in here. Did it just bounce off that? I heard a voice up here. There is a set encounter. Okay, let's go in here and deal with this. Double barrel sawn-off should be enough. Blood. Guy's dead. Bring it. There it goes. And I got some bloodsucker tentacles. That was the weirdest I've ever seen it behave. He tells you about the pig farm. Alright, let's see what these bodies had on them. Stash. Another stash. Hooray. We all know how much I love stashes. Alright. So now we're done with that. I am going to exit this area in a kind of roundabout way. Let's come around this way. Stash right over here. Let's go around the north over here. Avoid this bandit encampment over here. Another stash. More tourist delight. Another artifact. Out over here. Let's see. I think all the rest of the stashes are in. Oh, there's one over here. That's the car. I'll go down to the car with surrounded by the electro anomalies, so get that stash, and then I will be ready to attack the bandits' base. Yep, I want that. I want that. Artifact right here. Wasn't there? Looked like there was. Oh, there it was. There it was. I might be missing a few others just because I'm sprinting around like a madman. Yep, one right there. Like I said, I might be missing a few others. A meat chunk. Good. That's a big artifact. It's a valuable artifact, though. Oh my goodness. So that was a soul? It was a soul. That's a valuable artifact. Obviously, I'm going to hold on to it till somebody gives me a quest to find one, but it shouldn't be too long from now. Oh, he got me. I let myself be overconfident, and I got whacked because of it. It's okay. I got lots of food items. Okay. So, safely navigate these electro anomalies to this box. Okay. Around. box over here. Did I hear a mutant? I might have, but I don't see him. There we go. Drop you off. I need so many of these, don't need so many of these, don't need so many of these. You. Okay, I think I'm set. Let's go get into position, then I think I'm going to take a break before I actually push on in. Any artifacts down here? Don't look like it. I'm going to enter through that pipe there and do it that way. But until then, I am going to take a break. I will be right back.